He's got the money. He even said it, and it sounds so stupid. He said it in a clip, though. He's like, yeah, there was one cheap meal. We're on the private jet home, and there was Popeyes. Like, you fucking spoiled little.
Popeyes on a jet?
Yeah, like, damn, how do you eat a chicken wing on the fucking PJ?
Welcome to another episode of Careful Boys. Today we have Nick Dunn with us.
Hurrah.
And we also have with us the man responsible for this.
No.
Hey. Beautiful work, sir. Beautiful work.
Not responsible at all. That's all.
That's any good coach will say that.
I don't know, man. Yeah, you're just being a good coach, dude.
No, it's 100%
You're not
true.
his coach, though? You are.
I assisted with some planning.
You lived with this guy for how long? How many?
I did travel with that man for many a day.
That's every day. That's a different level of coaching.
Yeah, we call him the Big Double O.
How much did he lose?
We were 263 pounds.
Wow.
During
Got you
University
this time.
6 months ago.
Yeah, May or June.
And now we look like this.
Big Double O.
Let's go. Good for him. Swole.
263.
That's
What is
crazy,
he now?
bro.
He's about to step on a scale.
Wow, little bicep.
Got a little muscle on him.
Okay.
That's dope, dude. We got abs.
Yeah, 190.
Wow.
Yo, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro.
So that's all natural weight loss.
Yeah, he did nothing, bro. So Agent's a good dude, man. Met him last year just through DMs. Turned out that he watched some of my content a long time ago. For those that don't know, yeah, he's a big streamer in the Twitch space and part of AMP, which is like Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis, a big YouTube group. And he struggled with his weight his whole life. I think he says when he went to college, he gained like 100 pounds in a year.
Whoa.
Wow.
And got up to above 300 pounds. He's a gamer. He came up in like playing 2K and making YouTube videos. In the 2K community, I think he's like a straight legend. I never really watched YouTube, so I don't really know. But I watched some of his streams, and that's how I got interested. And then January, he said on Twitter, if I don't get below 220 by the end of this like stream, I'm giving away my Ferrari.
Wow.
And so that's when I reached out to him, like, bro, like, you got to keep that Ferrari. Like, how can I help? And so we flew out to Florida and we did a stream like that. Then he got down to 220, and that was more like water manipulation because we were on stream for a week. So it was more of like a show.
Yeah.
But then he texted me, and we text throughout, but he texted me spring. He said, bro, I ballooned back up. Like, I need help. And he got back up to 263.
Oh, shit.
So then I was like, all right, man, yeah.
It's the lifestyle, huh?
Bro, it's hard. Like, he doesn't drink.
Came in eating snacks.
Doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs. Really good dude. Travels. Like, I've never traveled that much. Like me, like with you guys and even me and Bart in the fitness space, we traveled a ton doing content, but nothing like these guys do. Like they'll fly. They literally did. They flew to Morocco for one stream one day.
Whoa.
And then flew back and had to stream the next day. Like they're grinders, bro. Like their work ethic is insane.
Wow.
So they're probably just eating whatever food they can find or whatever is the best in the area.
You're not going to DoorDash. And even when you're tired after a 10-hour stream, are you going to make the best decision?
Nope.
Yeah, you're not trying to eat chicken breast.
Yeah.
Bro.
But how do you find flaming hot Cheetos in Morocco?
They'll find a way. Agent's fat ass will find a way.
He'll bring it with them.
They'll find a way. So
You'll find Moroccan Takis or something.
shortly after that, Kai Cenat called him out and said, if you get abs by November, you can, I'll give you $100,000 car. And if you don't get abs by November, you owe me $100,000 car. And that kind of lit the fire, and that's where this all began.
So what kind of regimen did you put him on?
The basics, man. The basics. So the thing with coaching now, because it's so popular on the internet, everyone like spits out these rules like calorie deficit, cardio, get your steps in. Like that's all fine and dandy until you literally live a life like a rock star, right? Like he's in a hotel every night, traveling every night, streaming 10 hours, then a 1-hour team meeting. Then it's like, try to get some sleep. Then we took the first flight out every day because we had to stream the next day. So we're leaving the house all in the car, like the team of 4. Shout out my boys, Marcus, Keem, Chris, Caleb. Like we just hop in the truck, go to the airport at 4 a.m., try to sleep again, wake up, try to get him to the gym, but he needs a nap.
Yeah, because he's exhausted.
Calorie deficit isn't going to fucking just work, right? So it's more just about habits. So we broke down a bunch of step habits. He IRL streams a lot, which helps, which just means outside. So he gets some steps in. We break down like, hey, bro, we're not going to snack anymore. We're going to have 2 or 3 square meals and eat a lot of protein, figuring out what protein.
How do you stop him from snacking if
Yeah,
he's so
that's
used
hard.
to
It's hard. We literally just had to yell at him or slap it out his hands.
it? Wow.
Yeah, especially with 100K on the line, you know?
What was his guilty snack that you would have to snap out of his hand all the time?
Nothing like too much so we got really lucky. We did a month-long stream with the AMP boys at Tony Parker's house in Texas. And it was sponsored by Nando's.
No way.
They got Nando's over there?
Bro, we had a Nando's kitchen that you could just go order anytime.
Oh my God.
It was dope. In the fucking house.
Just constant chicken.
So that was the easiest.
Okay, that's
Chicken and
helpful.
wraps.
Yep.
That'll help.
He'd have like a side of fruit, half a side of rice, and just eat chicken breast. And I did the same. I got lean too. The whole team was getting lean.
Yeah, this guy's getting shredded,
We
dude.
were just eating Nando's. And then there's a gym on campus.
I wish they had a Nando's here.
Bro, they're in America.
I've only
like
been to
East
one in
Coast, right? It's
I've
like
only been to the
Atlanta,
Chicago one.
I think Atlanta, DC, Chicago.
To the West Coast. Come to the West Coast.
I told him because like the head of marketing at Nando's was there. So I'm talking off stream. I'm like, you guys want to murder it? Like move to Vegas,
Please.
Yeah, it would kill.
Put one in the bend or something.
bro. And it was good. Yeah. So I just ate chicken breast all day too. But yeah, it was just the basics. Couple rules like that. Lift as much as you can. You know, if you're dead, sleep's more important than a lift that day. And to be honest, yeah, because life happened for me a little bit. I didn't travel with him the last 2 months. I saw him in Hawaii in like September. But he did a lot on his own, man. It was all on his own. Which like Bart and I talk a lot on screen and off screen about like discipline and consistency and shit. And people I feel like act like it's a yes or no. Like, oh, Bart, he's so disciplined. But I think it's so like subject based. Like he can stream every day. Agent can stream every day, but that doesn't mean like he's disciplined in his finance. Doesn't mean he's disciplined with alcohol. Doesn't mean he's disciplined with fitness.
It's discipline when you're doing the things you don't like to do. And you could do that every day.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
If you're streaming, making a lot of money, and you enjoy streaming, that's fucking easy to show up, right? Like we see that in the NBA.
That's called fun.
For real.
You guys are making hella money, playing the sport they love, and then getting drunk or doing drugs on the weekend. Like, oh, that guy's disciplined. But the internet kind of allowed that to be more true, right? In the 90s, supposedly Michael Jordan's an alcoholic, but you never knew, right? They put him in the spotlight, and because you don't have the internet to see through. But Agent's a legitimately good dude, and this kind of proves his discipline throughout, because food was kind of the last hurdle.
Yeah. And he has every excuse to not go on that diet.
He's got the money. He even said it, and it sounds so stupid. He said it in a clip, though. He's like, yeah, there was one cheap meal. We're on the private jet home, and there was Popeyes. Like, you fucking spoiled little.
Popeyes on a jet.
Yeah, like, damn, how do you eat a chicken wing on the fucking PJ?
So for a dude with so much money, why didn't he just like go on Ozempic and just call it a day?
We never actually even talked about it. Like, just the same as we joke about steroids, we joked about steroids or whatever. But, you know, the conversations we've had off stream, health is really important. And that was the very first call I ever had with him. I told him, I was like, bro, you got to start to treat yourself less like this YouTube kid and more like a pro athlete. Like, if your health and your stress run out, your streams are going to suck and you're going to be done in a year. Like, you have the resources, you have the time, like, focus. And it's going to have to be 50-50. I know stream's a priority, because it's even harder than YouTube, right? Because you can't backlog.
Mm-hmm.
He has to go live every day.
Yep.
And so, like, I was like, I know you love it, and you have crazy momentum. You know, he's one of the top streamers on the planet, and streaming in general is like literally the new rock star shit. They used to say like athletes want to be rappers and rappers want to be athletes. Now it's like everyone wants to be a streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rampage Jackson's streaming.
Yeah.
Killing it. Making more money than he ever did in his UFC career.
Khalifa's streaming. Like, all these people are starting to stream. I was like, but if you don't put like 50% of that mental energy into your health, yeah, it's going to be rough, buddy. And he just locked in. Yeah, we never really talked about Ozempic much. Took some creatine here and there, but even that, like, he would forget. I'd literally have to feel like his mom. I'd stir it and like bring it on stream. So he'd like drink it. Yeah, we never even talked about it. And I'm not against Ozempic per se. I haven't done enough research on my own. But I think it's a tool for some. It's a tool for some, but I don't think it switches the habits. It goes back to everything else. Like, if you don't switch those habits, even though Ozempic suppresses your appetite, like, if you're a fat ass, you're still going to eat a dozen donuts.
Yeah,
And
for
you'll
real.
out eat the Ozempic.
You'll figure out a way.
If you don't fix the habits, you'll still fuck it up.
And like, why? You know, like,
People can out eat those upset.
Some people will outdrink it.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure.
That's another thing that you see too.
Well, like sodies.
or alcohol. Like that's a big one where people are doing Ozempic and they tell you specifically, like, if you're doing Ozempic, don't drink any alcohol because your weight gain will be crazy. That'll override it for sure.
How do some people eat candy at McDonald's and still say fucking buff?
I think those people actually just like straight don't eat. They straight don't
So
eat.
they're just at a calorie deficit.
Yeah, they
I
still
see.
are. Like even is it DK Metcalf, wide receiver? I think he said he only eats like a pound of Skittles a day or something at practice and then like one meal.
One big ass meal at night.
For sure, he's running a ton. Obviously, he's got a ton of muscle. He's like 6'4", 240. But people say metabolism, but I think that's a slightly overrated term. Metabolism, you know, like your resting shit, really is just your organs using calories, and the organ differential between me and you is so minimal. And even me, you, and a 6'6" guy, like sure, his heart's probably a hair bigger, but not really. You know,
But you're swole though. You got muscles.
muscles,
That burn.
muscles the
It'll
only way.
Burn the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
calories.
But even that's probably overdone too, you know? Like I do have a lot of muscle, but I can easily overeat, you know? Yeah, muscle's the only way, movement's the only way. The more we get on our computer, the more you're fucked, which again, most streamers just sit at a computer all day.
So how does Trump eat McDonald's all day
And stay so
still be
jacked?
Fine?
or Rupert Murdoch.
You've seen those memes, right? His doctor, I think his doctor, which he should be fined for this, reported that he's like 6'3", 220. And then they started putting him.
No, he's like
You're like,
some-
he's
I know, but that's what they reported.
yeah. They had an official statement and they showed us like blood work, and he's like, "This is the best blood work I've."
He's like, he's never seen blood work like this.
He always aces his health.
Yeah.
My HDL's through the roof.
and then makes fun of whoever the reporter is that asked.
Piggy, a little fatty.
Remember when they asked about his MRI?
Best MRI they've ever seen.
They've never seen imaging so clear.
They're like, but what did you get looked at? He's like, I don't remember.
But he just said it was the best.
Brain. It can't be the brain. I'm sure you wouldn't pass an MRI.
You're not smart like me, fatty.
He is good.
Good job with the agent, though, man. Let's give a hand to freaking Silent Mike.
That's a real coach right there. There's a real coach.
I'm really proud of him, bro. It is kind of like emotional because like I binge eat, like I've been there, and to know like how trapped he probably felt. And yeah, I could see it, and even talking to the team and him a little bit, like he's happier.
Yeah, because you said his whole life he's been overweight.
Yeah, he's gone up and down. He's been like hecka skinny, but he's never been able to stay that way. He never had muscle. And then, yeah, you know what I mean? Like
This is the most sustainable weight loss he's probably ever had.
100%. And he literally, it was cool. He called me that night after the reveal, like right after that clip, and we chatted through it and just told him how proud I was. And I told him like the hard part's now. Like losing weight really is easy.
Keeping it off. That's
Yeah,
the battle.
keeping it.
Yeah.
That's-
We got to set another goal, and he doesn't want to like compete in bodybuilding or anything, but like we got to get some muscle on you, like have some fun.
Next phase.
Literally.
Did you see a turning point with him? Because I know when you first start working with people that are trying to make big changes, there's a lot of resistance at first, but then sometimes there's that one thing that like flips a switch. Did you see that with him, or was it just kind of pretty much gradual with
There's for sure some turning of like, because I think he has a competitive mindset and a dedicated mindset, but it was like not knowing how hard this was going to be. So, and a lot of people did shout out Kai. Like you put 100K on the line. I think that was a little bit of a
Yeah.
turning point.
But then that is the hard part now. Without the 100K stakes, how do you keep it? How do you keep it going?
And he's so like, he is a smart dude. He said the same thing on the phone. He's like, now, like, how do I lock in like that? I'm like, yeah, man, like you got to feel good. You got to realize how good you feel. And there's clips of him like tugging on his shirt, doing the fat guy tug. And I think he knows how bad that feels. Like he's like, and he's mentioned like only 4 t-shirts fit him, you know, last spring. Now he can wear anything. So yeah, it's more new habits. It's going to be tough. You know, cause you can get off the rails so easy. It really is like an addiction.
He's so rich he couldn't get custom T-shirts or XXX.
I think he got the XXX. He's not really into clothes though. And my boy Chris cooks for him. Like his COO basically cooks for him. So that's helpful. But same thing, bro. You get off stream at 1 a.m. You got your phone. You start scrolling DoorDash.
What's open?
Yeah.
Not the good stuff.
But something's going to come to my door because I'm tired, you know? So I do get
You
it.
gotta
But,
just stand there so then when he's hungry, just throw beef jerky in his mouth.
bro, that's literally it. It's like having easy shit on hand.
Yeah.
Even for myself. Like not, if I eat some junk food, it's only when I'm out. I never bring it to the house. It's always only one serving, right? You go get ice cream, go get a scoop of ice cream.
Yeah.
It's little shit like that can hopefully build the habits. But I'm stoked for him because every streamer talks like that. I'm gonna do a transformation. I'm gonna get jacked up, and none of them have. None that I know hate out there, but I haven't seen any of them follow through on their word. And he actually followed through.
that it's probably 10 times, like you said, 10 times harder living the rock style life, man.
Yeah, even me, bro. Like, cause I was traveling with them every day.
Yeah.
Dude, I think there was like a 2-week span. I think we were on over 10 flights.
And I thought I flew a lot.
And some were the same city, bro. We literally went from
What?
like Houston to Atlanta and back to Houston again.
Oh.
Like, it was insane.
I thought you went Houston to Houston. I'm like, why?
It was insane. Yeah, it was an insane lifestyle they lived.
Give it up for Nando's.
Nando's!